are filming a back to school video. So I've been highly requested to do this video. I did one last year, but you guys have been requesting me to do another back to school hairstyles video. So here I am doing another one. And I am filming on a new camera right now. Say hello. 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 Anyways, I am filming with a new camera. And I really don't know how to work it. Yeah, so stay tuned if you want to watch 5 quick and easy back to school hairstyles. And yeah, so let's start the video. So our first hairstyle is the French braid, and basically we're going to be brushing through our hair like we always do before any of our hairstyles, and we're going to be taking a small section at the top of our head, and we're just going to begin a regular 3-strand braid. So this is kind of like the normal braid, so you take the outside pieces and then you put them over the middle, instead of the middle going over the outside for a Dutch braid. And I just sprayed down my hair just to tame the flyaways, but you guys can totally skip that step. And yes, we're doing 1 normal stitch, and now we're going to start adding in hair to make this a French braid. So we're going to take a little section from the top and a little section from the bottom, and we're going to flip it over the middle. And then now the outside piece on the left is also going to flip over the middle piece. So we're basically continuing this entire time, and we are just going to be French braiding until you get to about the tip of your ear. And this time we're not French braiding backwards. Normally in my videos you want to French braid on a backwards tilt so it goes to the back of your head, but this time we want to go straight down, so it's going to go to the top of your ear and we're going to pull it into a side ponytail. So now I'm going to be speeding up the video. So now once we reached about the top of the ear, we're going to stop adding in hair, and we're just going to braid a couple of strands long enough for you to incorporate it into the ponytail. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be gathering the rest of my hair, and I'm going to pull the braid into the ponytail, and I'm just going to secure it with a rubber band. What we're going to be doing now is taking our topsy tail and putting into our elastic, and take a small section of hair and begin wrapping it around the elastic. I like to do this so the elastic band isn't shown, and it just looks a lot fancier than you actually make it, and it looks a lot harder. And we're just going to put the little ends through the topsy tail and pull, and we are done hairstyle numero uno / number 1. I don't know why I started speaking Spanish. I love how simple the French braid is, but it just looks so pretty around the top of your head. And yeah, so that's hairstyle number 1. Hairstyle number 2 is the ever famous Katniss braid. What we're doing this time is we're French braiding instead of a Dutch braid that Katniss normally does in the Hunger Games. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a small section at the top of the right hand corner of our head and just begin a normal 3-strand braid. So since this is a French braid, we're going to be adding in hair to the sections on the top left and the top right. You want to cross the piece over the middle because we are doing a French braid and not a Dutch braid, and we are continuing this on a diagonal slant. So this is why I call it the Katniss braid, even though it's a French braid instead of a Dutch braid, because Katniss always wears her hair on that slanted braid, and I think it's really cute and unique for school. You're never going out of style. So pretty, baby. This world might have gone crazy. Just a tip, if you want to get the hair out of your face, which I normally do when I have gym during school, I always do this braid and I always pull as tight as I can to make sure my flyaways are inside the braid and not all over my face. But if you want to go for a more older, sophisticated look, for a more beachy kind of first day of school look, I think what would be really cute is if you do this really loosely and just have strands hanging out. That would look a lot more older, and I think it'd be really cute. Baby, you're so classic. When we reach the other side of our head, which would probably be the neck of your left hand side, I like to flip the braid over, and I just like to continue braiding downwards this way. It's a lot easier than flipping your hands. And yeah, so we're just going to continue braiding, and when we're done, we're going to be tying it off with an elastic band. What I'm doing now is I'm going to be tugging on the braid just to make my hair look a lot thicker and make the braid look thicker, because I have really thin hair, but if you have thick hair, you can totally skip this step. Ta-da! And we are done our hairstyle. So I think this looks super duper cute, and yeah, so that's hairstyle number 2. Hairstyle number 3 is the Katniss braid with a fishtail at the end. So I actually just kept the braid that I had before, but instead of braiding normally like we did in the first Katniss braid, we're going to be ending the braid off with a fishtail. So if you don't know how to fishtail, it's actually really easy. It just takes longer than a normal braid, and you just take little sections from the left and you place it over the right, and you take little sections from the right and place it over the left. So you basically have the two sections always in your hand, and I like to take a little section from the right using my thumb and pulling it over, and then taking little sections from the left using my thumb as well. But a lot of people like to use their fingers, or it's really up to you and like your personal preference, but I think using my thumb is a lot easier. And we're going to continue this the entire time, and I'm just going to show a close-up of the video and so you can see how much easier it is. And yeah, so let's take the closer-up of the video. So this is the close-up, and as you can see, it makes a cooler texture than a normal braid, and I'm just using small sections with my thumb to separate and adding them in. And this does take practice, but as soon as you get it, I promise you'll get tons of compliments. And I honestly love doing the fishtail so much. And yeah, so I'm going to speed up the video. What I'm doing now is just like what I did in the first braid, and I'm just tugging on both sides to make my hair look a lot thicker than it actually is. But once again, guys, if you don't want to do that, you can totally skip this step. And we are done hairstyle number 3. So it is the exact same thing on the back, but now instead of a normal braid, you have a fishtail. Me, I like the messy look, but if you don't, you guys can always bobby pin the spots that you don't like. Hairstyle number 4 is the natural look. We are rocking the natural look. Can't you tell? No, I'm just kidding. Hairstyle number 4 is the pull back with the braid, and basically for this one, it's super duper easy. We're just taking a small section at the front of our head, and we're just gonna bobby pin that back. Size of the piece is totally up to you, but I like to use around a 2-inch section. And now we're going to take another small section right underneath where the bobby pin was, and we're just going to braid it. I think this is really cute because it looks super bohemian, and I like to do this all the time, and it's super easy. So we're just going to braid normally, and I like to do loose braids, but you guys can totally do tight braids. And yeah, so we're already done hairstyle number 4. How super easy and quick was that? I don't know. But honestly, I love it so much. It looks super bohemian, like I just said, and I swear you guys will get tons of compliments on it. Come on, 4 dozen roses, anything for you notice. Hairstyle number 5 is called the randomly placed braids, and it's basically exactly what the name says. I just took out the bobby pin of the hairstyle number 4, and I just used that braid because it's randomly placed, so why not? And I like to take a small section right at the nape of my neck, and I think that's really cute when you have little braids going out there. So that's exactly what I'm doing, and it's just like a little 1-inch, 2-inch section, and I'm just going to braid my hair all the way down. Ta-da! And we are done our hairstyle. So I only did 2 braids this time, but you guys can totally do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, as many braids as you guys want. But I love how they're just randomly placed, and it looks natural, but then again, there are those random braids, and I love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hairstyle number 5. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys liked it in HD. So honestly, I love you guys so much. Virtual hug. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and give me a big old like right over here. But I hope you guys enjoy that video. If you do, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions, feel free to comment that below or tweet me at FlairForHair22. I love tweeting you guys. And yeah, so hopefully you guys like this new HD camera. And I will see you guys next week for my Flair for Hair Fridays. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye!